On est fatigué de la situation dans laquelle nous sommes. On est fatigué parce que le marché coûte cher. On est fatigué parce que nos enfants ne travaillent pas.
I would be grateful if you could share this video with just 5 to 10 people. Every African needs to see this. Welcome to GhanaPlusTv, the digital heartbeat of Africans' truth. This is more than just a channel. It is a movement, a space where African stories are told by Africans' voice, raw, rare, and unapologetic. From culture to current affairs, from untold story to breaking news, we bring you the narrative that matters, the ones mainstream media skips, the stories that shape our identity, our strength, our future. If you are seeking truth, pride, and perspective, you are in the right place. Subscribe, like, share, and stay connected. Let's own our story together.
Breaking news from Togo. You won't believe that the Togolese are demanding their president for Nyasimbe to step down, who has been in leadership for 20 good years. You won't believe that this man took leadership since the year 2005 till date, and it never started from there. No, the leadership started by his father, Aedema Nyasimbe, who ruled Togo for 38 good years, and when he passed, his son took leadership through the support of army in Togo, and now till date, he is the president of Togo. You won't believe that the Togolese are tired of this man, 58 good years, thinking that Togo is a family property, father and son. And now the Togolese are saying enough is enough, whereby these two presidents went ahead and sold Togo to the French, to the USA, and to the other Western countries. And now you can see how this family has been a puppet of the West for so long time. The Togolese are tired of poverty. The Togolese are tired of neo-colonialism. The Togolese want another president. You won't believe, just recently there's a man who stood to speak about the people of Togo. They went ahead and actually arrested him, and he is in custody as we are speaking. You won't believe this. And let me tell you, the Togolese have actually come out and they are saying enough is enough. Togo is not a family property. Togo is a country of the people of Togo.
Political unrest is taking place in Togo, here in Africa. The citizens are demanding for change. They are demanding for better. They are demanding for revolution. Protest erupted in Togo right now. As you can see, the citizens are also demanding that their president Faure should step down, that have ruled Togo for 25 years straight. He took over from his father that have ruled Togo for 38 years in 2005. He died, and his son Faure took over Togo. Since then till now, this man is still ruling Togo, and he recently amended the constitution of Togo that says only the parliamentarians should be voting for the president, not the citizens. And the citizens are saying, no, enough is enough. You must step down. How can one family rule for 57 years straight? And also, this man, Michael Langley, the current commander of United States African Command here in Africa, visited Togo recently and supported Faure to continue ruling Togo. You can see the game these people are playing here in Africa. And right now, the citizens saying, no, Enough is enough. See, you must step down. Whether you like it or not, they are still protesting heavily in Togo right now. You can see the wickedness of a man. Our leaders are heartless. One family, 57 years straight. And you amended the constitution that can allow the citizens to choose whom they want to govern them. You amended the constitution, allow only the parliamentarians, corrupt leaders to be voting for you. Guy, could you believe this? What do you think about this? Please drop your comments on the comments section. Renaissance is happening here in Africa. Revolution is taking place all over Africa. You can see it, you can feel it, you can hear it. The wind of change is blowing all over Africa right now.
Last year, around June 2024, the president of Togo, Faure Gnassingbé, validated a constitutional adjustment, which I call a constitutional coup d'etat. What was this constitutional reform all about? So, Togo transitioned from a presidential regime to a parliamentary regime. Right now, as we speak, Togo is under a parliamentary regime. Pay attention very well, guys, to understand how these guys can be very, very devilish, very evil, very wicked, and they want to hold the people captive forever. Remember, the president of Togo is the continuation of his late father's role till today. That family, the Gnassingbé's family, has been in power for over 60 years. I'm saying for over 60 years. Since independence till today, it's the Gnassingbé's family that has been in power in Togo since then. So because of, the movements that have been going on, people are calling for change and all of that. What did they do? They had a constitutional reform where presidential powers were completely stripped off, meaning that the president of Togo going forward is going to be nothing but a ceremonial representative, meaning that he's only going to participate in ceremonies. He has zero powers to take any decision regarding the country's development, whatever. And a new position has been created. That position is called President of the Council of Ministers. And that is the position that has all the powers on earth. That position is practically the one that is going to be governing the country. And guess what happened? So on Friday, which was May 2nd, Togo had a new president elected by the parliament, right? And then Faure Gnassingbé, the former president of Togo, it's really funny to say, right? The former president of Togo is now the president of the Council of Ministers, meaning that he is the one in control of that new position, which has all the powers that the country needs to govern. That is the satanism that we are seeing in Africa. So how do we call that? Look at people who are criticizing Ibrahim Traoré, Assimi Goïta, Abdurrahman Tiani, that they came to power by coup. But they are orchestrating a very satanic and evil constitutional coup against the people. And the most painful part of it is they are doing all these things and they have no concern for what the common man is going through. They don't care what the people are going through. Another thing is the so-called ECOWAS, looking at it, looking at what is going on right before their eyes, and they are not saying anything. But if it were about Captain Ibrahim Traoré, they would be the first people to say they are going to fight against them, that they must give up their seats. This is really evil, And we are calling on the people of Togo not to accept this. We are calling on the African Union to do something about this. We are calling on the African people not to accept these kind of constitutional coup d'etats, because it is going to lead from Togo to another country, from one country to another. They would keep playing with the constitution just to take positions that would suit them. The youth of Africa must wake up. The youth of Africa need to sit up and say no to all these manipulations that is going on.
Here is another powerful information that we all must pay close attention to. The US president just named the new AFRICOM commander, General Brad. Now General Michael legally is about to be out of the window, or is actually out of the window. But here is the question that I want to ask. Recently, General Michael Lim, who was after Ibrahim Traore, condemning Ibrahim Traore and labeling Ibrahim Traore as a looter, all kinds of stuff that he was saying, was hosted by Kenyan President Ruto. And that was widely condemned across Africa. And we spoke up. Now, Ruto want to build alliance with Burkina Faso. You know, the James Bond of Burkina Faso, the one who has protected Ibrahim Traore from many assassination attempts and all kinds of whatever attempt that we cannot say here right now, went to meet with the Kenyan president. And President Ruto of Kenya seems to welcome the idea. Everybody's smiling and all of that. When I listen to the conversation and everything, the question I ask is, does President Ruto just realize that he had just wasted his time with General Michael, who was earlier against Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, and now that he realizes that another person is going to become the next commander of Asia and Africa, AFRICOM, is trying to align himself because he has not figured out the way to align with the new AFRICOM commander? Is that what is going on? Or Ruto has truly repented and realized that Africa is number one, and if you cannot make Africa number one in your vision, in your plan, that you are out of the window? Is that what is happening? We are watching. We're not just going to take that meeting as a facial expression, all this kind of stuff, because Africa is awakened. Let me say this to us as Africans. Africa is not a land waiting for pity. Politicians across Africa, you must realize this. And Africans, you must realize this. Africa is not a land waiting for pity. She is a sleeping giant, groaning for awakening. In one of our documents for the development of Africa, human capacity development of Africa, I stated here that the time has come for the mad one to rise. I'll tell you what that MAD represents when we start releasing our training material for human capacity development. The time has come for the mad one to arise in Africa. Those who are motivated by vision larger than life. Those who have that vision larger than life. Time has come for them to wake up in Africa. Ruto's, if whatever move you're trying to make with Burkina Faso is not a real one, just rethink about it, because it's not going to work. Honestly, it's not going to work. Whether it's General Captain Brad or General Michael or anybody that replaces General Michael Lim, it doesn't really matter. As long as you don't have the best interest of Africa and you are there to cause havoc, we don't care who the name is and who the person is, you're going to be out of the window. Listen, every sitting president in Africa, I'm just going to send this warning to you. you are no longer that person that will betray Africa and just be free to do whatever you want to do with our resources, with human capacity, with young generation, with the next generation. Those times are past. We are no longer here to beg any leader for a change, for a transformation. You know why? Because we've realized that some of you are not changeable, and there is like a dry fish that cannot be burned. We are paying attention to the next generation, and whoever want to mess up the next generation will have the entire continent and the black race across the nations of the world to deal with. You might be thinking it's just your country that you are dealing with, but you are making a mistake, because Africa is one. Whether you are in Kenya, or you are in Uganda, or you are in Eritrea, or you are Equatorial Guinea, or you are in Congo, or you are in Chad, or you are South Sudan, North Sudan, it doesn't really matter. Or you are in Nigeria, it doesn't really matter. Any leader in this generation who want to mess up with the next future, for the future of Africa, you're just going to mess yourself up. Do you hear what I'm saying? So, President Ruto, I don't mean in any way to disrespect you, but we no longer respect anyone that does not respect Africa. We no longer, those days are over. If you don't respect Africa, you don't have any value, any place value at all. You may be president, prime minister, whatever it is that you call yourself. It is just that stop in your family, okay? You still, until you come to your senses and say, okay, this is what I want to do. We want to work with African leaders, want to raise new leaders, new breed of people who love Africa, care for Africa, want to make sacrifices for Africa. Before I let you go, let me say this to you from our plan. We are not looking for more critics. We are not looking for more critics. We don't need more coward in suits. We don't need more coward in suit in Africa. We need firebrands. We need mad Africans who will refuse to die with their dreams still inside them. Those who refuse to die with their dreams still inside them. The next generation, we're going to bring out the very best in Africa. And there is nothing anybody can do to stop it. If you love Africa, type, leave me a powerful comment, opinion in the comment section. Be civilized. Don't insult anybody. We just want to raise a new Africa. Africa human capacity development is a reality. And people are calling in. If you are interested, send me a DM. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Share this. Subscribe. That is the first. Like, that's what I call the first registration. Subscribe to this channel. Every month, there is something that will be coming out of your account, right? Maybe $1 or whatever. It's not just a follow, share if you are interested. For those of you that have been following, God bless you. We're going to build the best Africa of our choice. Our sons and daughters will never have to go through what some of us went through, what we're going through, what the past generation have gone through. We're going to destroy the foundation of destruction, the foundation of corruption in Africa. It's time, whether you are in the military, you are in the police, or you are a politician, or we need to think Africa first. Stop thinking about your clan, about your religion, about all this stuff. Take it out of your head. Are you getting what I'm saying? It is time to think Africa first. Africa first. Nothing less. Africa first.
Quand on fait des mouvements comme ça, au bout il y a un dialogue. Et nous sommes d'accord pour dialoguer, mais nous sommes très, très vigilants. Nous n'irons pas là où on veut nous faire aller. Si on veut nous faire aller quelque part, nous savons où nous allons.